Welcome. Thoughts should flow freely and like a song. And our breathing should flow freely and not be all stuttery and full of fear and stuff like that. And oh man, and we should ourselves flow freely through our days, happily, sort of from one thing to another. And oh, I gotta tell a star story. Star story on. So a long time ago, an aspect of mine was watching a television show. It was a Japanese television show where contestants had to climb and jump and run over all sorts of objects. And so they had to, start at the beginning and then jump on something and then climb over something else and then jump even more and then wait for something that turns to jump on that and then climb up a wall and climb back down again. And at the end of this course, they would have to climb up on a tower, and there was the time taken for these people. And everybody who was doing this was making a really, really like hard work of this, super hard work. And it was difficult and it was hard, like climbing these high walls and having to scramble over these difficult obstacles and all of that. Until this one guy turned up. He's a little bit older than the other competitors. And he turned up and he started with the first obstacle. And there was just something about him that made me go, ooh, and start to watch more closely. And it was just magical. And I understood sort of halfway through the course what was the difference between him and the other people. The other people would be standing in front of a wall and seeing this big obstacle and psyching themselves up and then scrambling up that wall, falling down the other side, and then sort of stop and then look at the next obstacle and stand again and psych themselves up again and take another bit, run at this and claw and struggle. This guy, he did something different. He was flowing through that course. He was going up the wall, absolutely, and then down the other side. But as he's coming down the other side, it's like taking a forward roll and moving straight into the next obstacle. Like he was taking all that energy that was being generated by the one obstacle and converting that into energy to take the next obstacle. And he was literally flowing through this course, up the wall, over the side, forward roll, back onto his feet, straight over the next thing. It was amazing. It was so beautiful to watch. It was elegant. It looked effortless. And he came in with a time that was just so much better than all the other participants. And not just that, instead of collapsing over the goal line like the other competitors had done, I'm dead. He wasn't like that. He just flowed over that goal line and was standing up and he was smiling and he was breathing deeply. And you could see how much he had enjoyed the thing. And my aspect was sitting on the couch, and I'm not a physically active person, as you can tell, looking at that and going, oh my God, I really didn't know you can flow through life like that. No idea. That was amazing. So amazing. And I'm super grateful for that sort of star moment when I saw how he didn't do this stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. But there was this flow. And I don't think I'd realized up until that moment I saw that man going over this course that you could flow, that this was even possible as like a role model. Wow, that blew me away, really did. And it, I have been searching for this ever since I realized that this exists and you can, people can do that. This is possible to take the energy generated from one task and then roll straight into the next one. And just taking that energy with you and flowing with this energy. It's a wonderful thing. instead of this grim stop-go battle with every single obstacle. So I'd like to put this to your heart, to perhaps notice when you are facing these grim battles in your daily life, and if there's not something that we can do to make it more flowy, to improve that little bit. So it's not such a stop, go, and then collapsing on the goal line because you've just torn yourself apart in that multiple struggle. Yes. Oh, yeah. Well, so that was my star story. And I put that in my book of stars quite early on. And the title for that is The Dancer, because that's what my aspect thought. Oh my God, he is dancing across this with joy and passion and smiling, and he's loving it, and he's expressing this physical capability that he has in this marvelous way, this effortless, elegant way, the dancer. So yeah, that's the story of the dancer. And I would like to reiterate today, because it's been 20 years since this happened. I'd like to reiterate today that I would like my life to be more like that, even more, like this dancing through the hard, dancing through the hard. And if you would like to do that, by all means, join me and we'll make a setup and we'll make a declaration and we just say to the powers that be, everybody who listens, and to ourselves, yes, I want to dance through life like that. I want to dance through life in joy. And it's not a joke. It's not a fake promise. When our energy systems become unblocked and free up and start running better, then we can at least gain a sense of that and practice that, and not be like the other contestants who are, at the goal line, lying there, crying, exhausted, but standing proud and strong and smiling. Oh God, I love that so much.